So today on this video, I want to talk about side hustles you can do that has tendencies of earning you so much money. Side hustles you can build from nothing. Side hustles you can start without any capital. Side hustles you can start. They're actually side hustles, but it has tendencies of growing to actually becoming your major source of income. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Christy's World again. To my returning subscribers, thank you for always. If this is your first time here, you are highly welcome. Please do click on the subscribe button. Here on this channel, I film content surrounding family, food, and lifestyle. Trust me, these are very educative, interesting, and entertaining content you wouldn't want to miss out on. So you are right here on the right channel. Do click on the subscribe button. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because I'm quite sure you are going to find value, and then please drop me your comments down below. I'd love to engage with you. Now let's go into the business of today. So happy new year once again. We are still in the new year. How are you feeling about the year already? Are you out there kicking out your goals already, or are you just still trying to use the January, to rest from the previous year's stress and all of that? Whichever category you fell into, this video is for you. All right, so welcome once again, and I feel this is just the right time at the beginning of the year to really do deep serious retrospection and ask yourself questions, map out goals for the year, and actually get started on achieving them. So if by now you've not yet decided how you are going to go about your goals this year, permit me to tell you that you are running out of time. Time waits for no man. So let's begin. So today on this video, I want to talk about side hustles you can do that has tendencies of earning you so much money in 2023. All right, like these are side hustles you can build from nothing. Side hustles you can start without any capital. Side hustles you can start. They're actually side hustles, but it has tendencies of growing to actually becoming your major source of income. Trust me, these are proven and tested. All right, so I'm just going to dive into them. A couple of days back I made a video on 10 digital skills you can learn to increase your income or to make so much money in 2023. Strictly digital skills. And I understand that it is not everybody that can be digitally inclined. All right, so many people, the thought of telling them to go and learn the computer basics and all of that, they have phobia for anything that has to do with technology and learning and all of that, and it is quite understandable. I understand you. Actually, everybody is not going to be in the tech industry. It is not meant for some people, no matter how hard they try. And just in case you are one of such persons, I've got good news for you. These 10 side hustles are actually hustles you can do even if you have a main job. They are hustles that allow you carry them out at your convenience. You are working for yourself, you are self-employed, you do these things at your own convenience without stress, and then you make your money, you rest. So let's not say too much story, let's just dive into them. One of those side hustles I preach, I tell, is the side hustle of cooking. All right, it looks like everybody can cook, right? But trust me, feeding is number one major problem people come about like in this world. So with a food business, you cannot go wrong, except if you don't know what you are doing. And this is one of the businesses you don't even need capital, like so much capital to start. You can start with the resources at your disposal. All right, so and then one major thing I used to preach is the way to come about business ideas, side hustle, is to look deep down within. What is that one thing you love doing? You can do it without stress. You enjoy doing it. Every other person hates it, but you find joy doing it. Sincerely, it is one of the very best ways from which you can build a business. You can actually turn your passion into an income making machine. So you see, food business, if you're the type of person who loves cooking, you love serving people, it just gives you joy to cook, all right? I think you should give the idea of food business a thought. And when I say food business, don't begin to think it, in the sense of having a restaurant, having this or that. Like, those are big scale. Guys, trust me, I know small food vendors who are cooking food from their homes and sending out there. People are buying them and they are making their money. No rented shops, no paid space. They are home right from their kitchen. How can you start this side hustle? It's very easy. Though for some persons, you might want to go for a little more training on how to monetize, this passion you love, the passion of cooking. All right, you might want to go and train on how to do this. But if naturally you know how to cook, see, good cooks know they know how to cook. Or you think people really used to love your food, they praise your food, or just generally have passion for cooking, I think you should take it a step further and give this a thought. And it's very easy to begin. Food business is one of the very, very easy businesses to begin. What do you need to do? You just need to cook some nice meals, make videos of the end product, snap very nice pictures, edit them. WhatsApp is there to help you generate leads organically. Your social media handles, whichever one you belong to, just post these food pictures and food videos. Give yourself one fine name. Oh, patronize me. Of course, people might not come rushing in tons at the beginning of that, but trust me, when one person patronizes you and it's nice, they come again, and that's how the gospel keeps spreading. And before you know it, your kitchen becomes too small for you, and then you expand maybe into a restaurant. All right, so give food business a thought. Trust me, start afraid. I know people personally who have started food business afraid from the comfort of their homes, and today they are big caterers, big restaurant owners. Like, I know about 2 persons. And fun fact, myself, I'm about starting my own kitchen. I'm about starting my own kitchen. It's one of the plans I have for 2023. So I'm just sharing that with you. You can steal from my plan. So that's number 1. Number 2 side hustle you can do in 2023 that does not require much from you is child minding. All right, babysitting. If you love the idea of carrying babies are very comfortable with you. You are a very patient person. You can stay with babies, organize them, make them stop crying. You could be a housewife or even a single person, but you just love the idea of taking care of babies. I actually think you should give child minding a thought. And again, you don't need so much to get started. Just have a space, a comfortable space that is children safe, that is protected, children cannot harm themselves. And then if you really want to stand out in this, just to take it a little step further, there are certification courses you can take to help you be certified childminder. And once you have your inborn skill, your passion, plus the training you've got, trust me, you are good to go. All you need to do is just put yourself out there, talk to family, talk to friends, post it on your social media handles. Or I now run a mini crèche in my home. You can bring your kids. I saw an advert lately and I was impressed. A Nigerian woman here in the UK, her home, I think it was a 4-bed or something. She started from taking care of her own kids, and from there, friends want to go to work and come and drop their kids with her. Just like that, she started a business. And then to seal it, to make it more concrete and more firm, she went for the training. I've forgotten what she called that training. And then she's certified. The police will come and check your home to make sure there's nothing harmful that is going to harm kids there and all of that. And when all those checks are done, you are certified. And one of the perks she included in hers is that you can actually bring your kids for sleepover. Guys, if you're in the UK, you know how much of a serious business this is going to be. You just want time alone, time with your husband, you want to go out, they're looking for you to keep your kids. They do all of that. So child minding is one of the side hustles. And trust me, it is one of those side hustles that pay so much, at least here in the UK that I know. We just registered my baby in a daycare, and she's not even spending the full day, just half a day per day is about 40 pounds, and that's like one of the cheapest ones. So business of child minding, like, it's very profitable and it's in high demand. You can run it, this is very good and perfect for people who are housewives. Instead of just staying and you don't know what you do or what you do to make income, you can look into child minding if you love kids and you're very comfortable with kids. The third one I want to talk about is the business of errands. Guys, this is one industry that has not yet been saturated. Erranding, is different from delivery business, if you understand what I mean. That I need to deliver something. There are companies you contact, maybe in UK we use DPD, Post, Royal. No, like, you want somebody to run an errand for you. Or I need to go check something at the store, I need to collect something at this place, I need to go to this place, and you are thinking you don't have the time, but that thing needs to be done. Somebody needs to do it for you. I've interviewed people, and I can say that there are thousands of persons in need of this errand person, and they don't have. And trust me that these things are side hustle does not mean that you just go about them and maybe look beggarly while at them. Like, give yourself a very proper branding. All right, give yourself a brand name, design, e-flyers, e-cards, errand girl, errand boy. Just give yourself a name and then tell people this is what you do. You run errands for people. They can check you, they can verify you. Just in case anything happens, they can hold your authorities. You are checked, you are clean, you are verified. You run errands. Guys, it's a business. And if you have a car, trust me, this is one very sweet business to run. One of our family friends had to deliver something to someone in London a few days ago. This guy wanted to use Uber to send the thing, and Uber to London going alone is about over 200 pounds. So go come, you're spending close to 500 pounds. She said, what? Please, I'm going to do it for you, but you will pay me. Now she booked a train, go come, which costed her about 65 pounds, and she got this errand delivered, and then she got her money. Guys, errand business is one business I think you should look into if you are looking for a side hustle to go into in 2023. That's the third one I've talked about. The fourth hustle I think you should look into in 2023 is the hustle of drop shipping. I know drop shipping looks as if it's cliche in our days. A lot of persons have bastardized it or are into it. But trust me, if you do drop shipping well, I used to be a drop shipper. The very first business I ran as soon as I finished university was drop shipping business. I didn't start the business with 1 naira capital. But guys, I made so much profit from that business. The beautiful thing about this session is that I'm telling you things that personally I've had experience about, and it is certified that they work. All right, so what is drop shipping? Drop shipping is that somebody, or a very big market. Some of you live in cities that have very big markets. Do you understand what I mean? Especially in Nigeria, I know how this works in Nigeria. All right, big markets, suppliers that sell maybe earrings, or suppliers that sell phones or shoes or bags. You just go to the market. This was how I used to do my own. Speak to one or two of these suppliers, get pictures, product samples of their pictures, then go out and begin to market. The world of social media has made things so very easy in our time. Post them on your social media handles, post them on your WhatsApp, post them on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere you can think about, and put a price tag on them. Guys, people will buy. Don't see the people doing it are too much now. They are this, they are that. See, I always tell you that the sky is wide enough for everybody to fly. Now, who give up, please? All right, keep pushing, keep doing what you are doing, keep rebranding. Before you know it, you become a household name that everybody wants to buy from. So drop shipping, that is basically how it works. Look for a product that is in high demand. You might not have the money. People drop ship cars. They get car dealer contacts, get the pictures of those cars, put them, market them. People get interested, they just connect them with the dealer, they sell, dealer give them their quotes, and that is it. You can drop ship phones, you can drop ship hairs. When I was in university, I did a lot of, some of these side hustles, and those were like the things that saw me through. And it was that I didn't continue with them. I know that one of them would have maybe gave me tendencies to blow in recent times. So one of the other side hustle I want to talk about is the side hustle of hair making. See, the truth remains that in as much as the world is becoming technologically inclined, there are some services that will always be in need. You see, hair making, both hair making for ladies and hair making for guys, can never go out of style. No matter how many people are out there who make hair, if you start your own today, you still get customers, especially if you know what you are doing. But I'm somehow biased about hair making. I think you just need to know how to do it naturally to be able to learn hair making. But I've actually seen people that say they don't know jack about hair making. They learned it and they are now pros, experts in it. So sincerely, and it's just true, there's nothing like impossible for someone who is determined. If you feel, oh, like, and here in the UK, if you're in the UK especially, I think hair making is one of those things you should learn. Guys, I made one cornrow for £30. The lady said it's because I'm her friend. That's why she collected £30 from. Like, whenever I remember that cornrow, I want to cry again. This one is crochet I fixed. I don't want to tell you how much I used to fix this crochet, so you will not cry for me. Like, hair making is one side hustle that is underrated. If you have the skill, please brush it. And like I've said, the beautiful thing about these things is that you do it at your own convenience. I know nurses in the UK who make hair. You just need to, maybe in your free time, people book you with the time you give to them, not with their time. Do you understand what I mean? So you're going to make lots of hair, even cutting of hair. When I was still cutting my hair here in the UK, the last hair I cut was £40. It's not play. It gives lots of money, and these are skills anybody can learn. The next skill I want to talk about is sewing. In as much as I think a lot of people are going into the fashion industry these days and it's becoming saturated, the truth remains that just a very few people who sew know what they are doing, and they will always be in high demand. Alright, so I think you might want to learn the skill of sewing if you are the type that is very creative, you like putting your hands on things and all of that. My mom learned tailoring. She's very good at it, even though she didn't later build a career out of that, but she's very good in sewing. And sewing, people will always want to wear clothes. People will always want to wear clothes, and as far as you are innovative, you are creative, you always remain in business. So trust me, if you are looking for something to start in 2023 and you don't know what it is, look into dressmaking, clothes sewing. It could be for men, it could be for women, it could be for babies. One industry that pays like mad. The next skill I want to talk about is, okay, let me leave this one for the last, self-care. When I say self-care, I mean things like, I've talked about hair making, it's part of self-care, but I need to talk about that separately because it is an industry on its own. So I want to talk about things like body massage, fixing of nails, fixing of lashes, doing of makeup. These things look like they are very small, very minimal, but people are looking for who will do these things for them. I had a guest in my house about 2 months ago that needed to fix her nails, and she went out to go get these nails fixed. Guys, ask me how much just to fix these 10 fingers. 40 freaking pounds to fix the fingers. Hey, there is money in the self-care industry. People are tired, work day in, day out. They need a masseur that's going to give them a very good massage. You can learn these skills. Things like massage, you can even learn them from YouTube. Begin it small, all right? And before you know it, you build a business out of that. Learn how to fix nails, learn how to fix eyelashes, learn how to make makeup. Here in this UK, the last time I made up, when I did my maternity shoot, I paid so much money, almost £100, but it was just, I didn't like it. All right, I didn't like it because I felt, if you've seen my maternity pictures, you see what I was talking about. It wasn't just worth it. So you see the skill of, the self-care industry itself, trust me. So you want to learn that and give that a shot. The next skill I want to talk about is it a skill? Side hustle. food sharing business. Let me explain what I mean. For me, I buy things in bulk, like things we need for the family in bulk. I even have a video I shot about the last time I went to Birmingham market and all the things I bought before Christmas. We are still using them. We've not done any major grocery shopping. We are still eating them, and I know they are still going to last me till at least mid-February. So now, depending on the country or where you are, you can actually make a business out of this. Like that Birmingham market, I went with a family friend. We'll buy carton of this, we share it. We'll buy carton of this, we share it. You know, things you can buy in stores for like £40, there they are like £30, £25. So now you can just like organize yourself, like 5 different persons you know will need this. Oh, will you need this? Will you need this? They'll say yes. Use your own money or collect their money. Go and buy these foodstuffs. In Nigeria, I know that people that do cow sharing, they'll pay for a whole cow. The butchers will butcher it and share it into 10 equal parts, and they'll share it between themselves. So you just need to know how much. If a carton of turkey costs maybe £50, you collect £60. You divide it between maybe 4 persons, £15 from each person. You go to the market, buy it, they'll share it equally into 4 different persons. You give them, they will still buy it lesser than what they would have paid in shop, but then you still profited from it. So food sharing is a very good business. In fact, if you're in Nigeria, this is one aspect you should look into. You can buy onion, crayfish, you know, just get people who are like-minded, who are interested, who one bag or one basin might be too big for, but they wouldn't mind sharing. Know how much these things sell in the market. They know how much you collect from them. Just add a little money. And food business is one that can never go out of style, because people buy food like monthly, weekly. So you are always in business as far as you have good rates. So now, one other skill I want to talk about is the skill of videography, photography. So me, that's also one of the skills I'm looking at polishing for myself. Not skill, a side hustle. It's also a skill anyway, because you need to learn it. Guys, in as much as we are in a world where everybody has a phone now, everybody snaps, the place of professional photography can never go out of style. And photography is one money-making industry, especially if you're in the UK. I don't know how to explain this. That's because I've had bouts of photography session here and I know what I'm saying. My newborn baby photography session shoots, I know how much we paid. I almost wanted to cry, but then I don't have an option. I wanted that session to happen. And maternity shoots, I know how much we paid for maternity shoots, for just how many pictures. So guys, photography industry is a money-making industry. Videography, how to video, how to do photography. And the beautiful thing is that these skills are very easy to learn. Some of you are very good with your phones. You already do these things with your phones. But even if you are not, you can check YouTube. How to be a photographer, how to use the iPhone and snap, how to use a camera to snap, and build a business out of this. You just need to learn how to brand yourself. Give yourself a name, know how to put yourself out there, have pictures to show people as sample, and via business have started. And trust me, people are going to patronize you. People are going to patronize you. One other side hustle I want to talk about is Uber business, drop-offs. Is somehow related to errand, but not totally errand. If you know how Uber works, if you have a car and you can drive away, it's also one of the skills one of the side hustles I'm looking at doing. Don't ask me how many things I want to do because as you see me, any day I go to sleep and I wake up, there's always a new business idea. But then I'm just one person, I can't do everything, and that's why I thought to share some of these my skills. So if you know how to drive and you love driving, like there are days, you know, you're just free, you're not doing anything, just register on the app. Oh my god, as I'm talking now, I'm even having more things coming into my head. Register on the app, and then riders can book you. Passive income, money is coming in. You do it when you want. You are not compelled to do it at any point in time, and no matter how small, that money is something. The one that just came into my head now is Airbnb. God has given some people idea, mind to create businesses you can benefit from. You know, I can't wait for us to get our own house so I can turn a room in there to an Airbnb apartment. Like, guys, I can't wait, really. So Airbnb, you know what it is now, where it's not like a hotel. It's like maybe a room. You have a room, a building or something. You just design it and decorate it just for guests. Airbnb is an app. If you Google it, you're gonna see it. You register on Airbnb, you put the pictures of the room there, you say your location. So people who want to, and I think people prefer Airbnbs to hotel, because in Airbnb, just like you're living in your home, you can make use of the kitchen, you can make use of the bathroom and all of that. But you know, in a hotel, you're just limited to just the hotel bed space and the bathroom. All right. So if you have spare room that you're not doing anything with, please consider Airbnb business. You know, this one is free side hustle. You've already paid your rent for the year, so any money coming from Airbnb for how much nights you host people is bonus. The next one I want to talk about, which is also going to be the last one, is the side hustle of social media. I think I'm going to make an entire different separate video on how to make money from social media, because a lot of people are sleeping on this. A lot of guys, there's money to be made on social media. If you're a social media person, don't just waste time watching or posting for fun. Find how you can monetize your social media platforms. So I'm going to make a different video entirely on this. On this our YouTube, people are making bastard money. As a small YouTuber, I know how much I get every day on YouTube, as small and as little as I am. Then imagine people with hundreds of thousands of followers and views. Just imagine. So there is money on social media. You should take it serious. If you're on Instagram, people make money from Instagram. If you're on Facebook, people make money from Facebook. If you're on TikTok, that's the new money machine of social media. If you're on YouTube, that's the final bus stop. So I'm going to make an entirely new video on this. Wow, I don't know time has gone this far. And so you just need to harness your social media presence and see how you can make money out of it. This is 2023, and sincerely, money is everywhere all around you. The thing is your eyes open enough to see opportunities? Are you willing to get to your hands to get these things done? How eager are you to actually make money? As they are there giving excuses, somebody is already implementing, and they are, you know, of course, you keep getting better as the day goes by. It might not be as very good as it used to be when you started, but as you continue, you get better, you bloom. And who knows, your side hustle might now become your main hustle. Because one thing I've observed over time is that side hustles actually have tendencies to begin to pay more than your main job. And then these side hustles are side hustles anybody can try out. You are a mom, you are a wife, very perfect. You want to be earning money while managing your home and your kids. You know, these side hustles will give you the room for that. The lady who took our maternity shoot is a mom of 3. You know, she was sharing with me her story of how she started. You know, you are your own CEO. On days when you don't feel like going to work, you will not go. Nobody is forcing you. All right, so look into these things and give them a shot, and I know you are going to do well. So guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you found value. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. Drop me your comments down below. I'd love to engage with you. See you when next. See, bye.